Example 25. If the length of the three sides of the trapezium other than the base one, it is going to be long. This is the base. So everything is going to be 10 centimeter. Find the area of the trapezium is going to be maximum. So area differentiate pannu. Area oda equation kandupidichittu differentiate. That is going to be the maximum. Okay. So when I do that, what is the area of, I'm going to take this point to be x and this length to be x. So area of trapezium enna? Area of trapezium is going to be half into sum of parallel sides into height. I have sum of parallel sides to be, I'll write the values first. Sum of parallel sides is going to be 10 plus x plus 10 plus x. Correct? The two different sides. DC plus AB is going to be 10 plus x plus 10 plus x, which is going to be 20 plus 2x. So this is going to be my sum of parallel sides. If a height enna? Height I do not know, but according to Pythagoras theorem I can find out height. So height I do not know. I have 10 square equals h square plus x square. So h square equals 10 square minus x square, which is going to be 100 minus x square. So height is going to be the square root of that. So height is square root of 100 minus x square. Idu appdiye vechukano. Now area of trapezium. So I have area with respect to x thane irukku ellame. So area of x equals half times sum of parallel sides, which is 20 plus 2x times height is going to be 100 minus x square. So idhula 2 common edukalama. So I have half times 2 common edutha 10 plus x square root of 100 minus x square. So I can cancel the 2 and the 2, and this is going to be my area function. Now I'm going to differentiate. To differentiate panna enago, I have a dash of x equals, there are two functions. I have u and v, so I'm going to use the vu dash plus uv dash formula, product rule. Yeah? So when I do that, I have 10 plus x times d by dx of square root of 100 minus x square plus square root of 100 minus x square d by dx of 10 plus x. So when I do that, I have 10 plus x times square root na 1 by 2 root of 100 minus x square times the function that is inside. So I have minus x square differentiate panna, I have minus 2x. Okay. Plus this is going to be square root of 100 minus x square times 1. Okay. D by dx of 10 plus x is going to be 1. So the 2 and the 2 gets cancelled. So what do I have here? A dash of x. I'll write it here. A dash of x equals, what do I have? Minus 10 plus x minus of 10 plus x, inur x irka, times x, yes, times x divided by square root of 100 minus x square plus square root of 100 minus x square. Okay, so this is what I have. When I take the LCM, I have minus x times 10 plus x plus 100 minus x square. Square root of 100 minus x square times 100 square root of 100 minus x square is going to be 100 minus x square divided by square root of 100 minus x square. So when I simplify, I have minus 10x minus x square plus 100 minus x square. So when I divided by square root of 100 minus x square. So this is going to be minus 2x square minus 10x plus 100 divided by square root of 100 minus x square. So this is my a dash of x. So next you have to find the critical point. So I have a dash of x equals 0 and equate panna. I have the denominator goes off. So minus 2x square minus 10x plus 100 equals 0. When I take 2 outside, minus outside, so I have minus 2 times x square minus 5x plus 2 5s are, yeah, so 50 equals 0. So this is splitting the middle term panna. I need the product to be 50 and the sum to be minus 5. So 10 times 5. Yeah, this will be a minus 50 because I took the minus outside. This is going to be minus 50. Splitting the middle term panna, I want minus 50. So 10 times minus 5. So this is going to be x square plus 10x minus 5x minus 50. So x common adda, I have x plus 10 minus 5. So this is going to be x minus 5 times x plus 10. So my a dash of x is going to be minus 2 times x minus 5 x plus 10. When I equate this to 0, I have x value to be 5 and x value to be minus 10. So I found out what my critical points are. Okay, இது வரைக்கும் கண்டுபிடிச்சாச்சு. Now I have to perform the second derivative test. Questionல என்ன கேக்குறாங்க, it has to be maximum. So I have to check with the second derivative test if it's maximum. So இப்போ second derivative கண்டுபிடிக்கலாமா? So this is going to be my a dash of x and it is of the form u divided by v. So I need to do v u dash minus uv dash divided by v square. Correct? This is going to be division rule. So when I do that, I have a double dash of x. A double dash of x equals, it is going to be v u dash, which is square root of 100 minus x square d by dx of what is inside 2x square minus 10x plus 100 minus first term முடிஞ்சது minus uv dash, which is going to be minus 2x square minus 10x plus 100 times d by dx of square root of 100 minus x square the whole divided by square root of 100 minus x square the whole square. V square இல்லையா? So it is going to be the whole square. This is a little long sum, but process ரொம்ப easy. போட்டுட்டே இருந்தா வந்துரும். Okay, இப்போ numeratorல என்ன இருக்கு? Root of 100 minus x square. So let me write that here. I have a double dash of x equals root of 100 minus x square. இப்போ d by dx பண்ண போறேன். Of this is going to be என்ன கிடைக்கும்? Derivate பண்ணா minus 4x minus 10. Okay, let me write that here. So it is going to be minus 4x minus 10. Second term enna? It is going to be minus 2x square minus 10x minus 2x square minus 10x plus 100. d by dx of 100 minus x square is going to be 1 by 2 root 100 minus x square times what is inside d by dx of 100 minus x square is going to be minus 2x. The whole divided by denominator la enna irukku? Square root of 100 minus x square. So this is becomes 100 minus x square. Okay, இப்போ இங்க என்ன இருக்கு? The 2 and the 2 gets cancelled and what are the remaining terms? I have square root of 100 minus x square times minus 4x minus 10. இங்க என்ன இருக்கு? Minus, is there a minus in between? Yes. So this is going to be minus of, correct? This is going to be minus of, so minus of minus 2x square minus 10x plus 100 times bracket times minus x, correct? So it is going to be minus x divided by square root of 100 minus x square the whole divided by 100 minus x square. When I take the LCM in the numerator, I have 100 minus x square times minus 4x minus 10. In the minus plus side, correct? It is multiplication, so I can add and this becomes minus 2x square minus 10x plus 100 times x divided by square root of 100 minus x square the whole divided by 100 minus x square. I multiply everything inside. I have minus 400 times x plus 4x cube minus plus 10x square minus 1000. This I have minus 2x cube minus 10x square plus 100x the whole divided by, in the denominator rendume சேர்ந்தா I have 10x square to the power 3 divided by 2. So what all gets cancelled? I have 10x square gets cancelled. In that I have a 4x cube minus 2x cube. So that becomes 2x cube. I have minus 400 plus 100. So this becomes a minus 300x minus 1000 divided by 100 minus x square to the power 3 divided by 2. So I have to find my critical point now. What are we talking about here? We are talking about the side of the trapezium. So it cannot be negative. So here I got two critical points, x equals 5 and x equals minus 10. So omitting this value because the distance cannot be negative. So x equals minus 10, distance cannot be negative. So x equals 5. Okay, x equals 5 substitute பண்ண போறேன் where in my second derivative test. அப்பதானே நமக்கு less than 0 or greater than 0 ஆன்னு தெரியும். So I have a double dash of 5 gives me 2 times 5 cube minus 300 times 5 minus 1000 divided by 100 minus 5 square the whole power 3 divided by 2. So in the numerator I have 5 5s are 25, 25 5s are 125. 125 times 2 is going to be 250 minus 5 3s are 15, 1500 minus 1000 divided by 100 minus 25 which is going to be 75 to the power 3 divided by 2. Okay. So this is going to be numerator la I have minus 2500, 250. It is going to be minus 2 2 50 divided by 75 root of 75. இந்த மாதிரி எழுதலாமா? So when I simplify this, I'm getting basically a negative value. I need not simplify. I see I have a minus sign, so this is going to be less than 0. So I have a double dash at critical point is going to be less than 0, which means we are talking about the local maxima. So இவ்ளோ நேரம் நம்ம பண்ணது என்ன? We have found out that this is the local maxima and hence the value of x is going to be 5. Okay? புரிஞ்சுதா? So this is my first page. Please take a screenshot. And this is my second page. புரிஞ்சுதா? So basically என்ன பண்ணிருக்கேன்? ஏரியாவோட formula apply பண்ணி I have taken the first derivative test. Then I found the critical points. Critical point ல இருந்து திரும்ப second derivative test. Second derivative test ல I am again going to apply my critical point. I am again applying my critical point. I am checking whether it's less than 0 or greater than 0. Questionல என்ன கேட்டிருக்கான்? He is asking if it is a maximum. So less than 0 நமக்கு வந்துருச்சு. So hence yes, it is a maximum value. Okay? Clear? Please copy. This is a long question. கொஞ்சம் calculation minus plus எல்லாம் மிஸ் பண்ணாம கரெக்டா போட்டீங்கன்னா வந்துரும். Okay? Example 26. Prove that the radius of the right circular cylinder of the greatest curved surface area which can be inscribed in a given cone is half of that cone. Okay? So இப்போ நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? I'm basically taking two similar triangles. I see that I have one similar triangle here. So this is going to be triangle AOC is going to be one triangle. And triangle QEC is going to be another triangle. So I'm going to take triangle AOC and triangle QEC. They are similar triangles because it is inscribed. The cylinder is inscribed inside a cone. Another they are going to be similar triangles. So what am I going to equate? QE divided by OA. Okay, so basically this. So QE divided by OA. The height is going to be, I'm going to equate that to OA. EC and OC. Okay, so this is going to be EC divided by OC because we are talking about similar triangles because they are inscribed inside the cone. Okay, so from here I am going to take the OA to be the height of the cone. H is the height of the cone. H equals height of the cone. This is my radius of the cone. So R equals radius of the cone. What is my OE? I'm going to take the radius of the cylinder to be x. So what is my EC? It is going to be R minus x. So when I substitute, QE is going to be the height of the cylinder, which I'm going to keep it like that. Height of the cylinder. Okay, I've written down what are the values. இப்போ இந்த similar triangles la pota QE equals, I'm going to keep it as QE divided by OA, which is the height of the cone, equals EC. What is my EC? R minus x divided by OC, which is the radius of the cone, which is going to be R. Okay, so I have this particular relation. So from this, I know that the height of the cylinder, I'm trying to find what my height of the cylinder is. So height of the cylinder is going to be H times R minus x the whole divided by R. So I found out what this is. Now I need the curved surface area of the cylinder. What are they asking for? Right circular cylinder oda greatest curved surface area. So what is my formula? Surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi R H. Okay, height of the cylinder. We are talking about the radius of the cylinder and height of the cylinder. So when I substitute 2 pi, radius of the cylinder is going to be x times height of the cylinder is going to be HC, which we just found, QE, which is going to be H times R minus x divided by R. So this is going to be the surface area, which is in terms of x. We need to find out what the radius of the cylinder is. That is what is asked. So prove that the radius of the right circular cylinder, அதாவது cylinder ஓட radius, அதுதான் x. So that is going to be the value here. So radius of the cylinder is going to be x. So according to that, we are going to find out. So we have S of x equals, when I multiply inside, I have 2 pi h divided by r. These are all my constants. இதெல்லாம் constant value. I'm going to multiply the h inside. So I have rx minus x square. So this is going to be my S of x. So when I differentiate, I have S dash of x equals, the constants remain the same, divided by r. Bracket line irukku rx minus x square. When I differentiate with respect to x, I have r minus 2x. This is going to be my S dash of x. இப்போ critical point கண்டுபிடிச்சா என்ன கிடைக்கும்? S dash of x equals 0. From this I know that r minus 2x equals 0. X equals r divided by 2. So I have found out that the radius of the cylinder is going to be half the radius of the cone. Purida? The radius of the cylinder equals half radius of the cone. So I have found out this particular relation and this is my critical point. But I need to check if this is going to be minimum or maximum. Even greatest surface area and solran. So I need to find the second derivative. So my first derivative, I'll write it one more time. S dash of x another 2 pi h by r. 2 pi h by r times r minus 2x. So r minus 2x. When I find the second derivative, I have 2 pi h divided by r times. When I differentiate this, it is going to be minus 2. And there is a minus sign, so it's going to be less than 0. Less than 0, s double dash is less than 0, which means we are talking about local maximum. So yes, this is going to be the maximum value. Which is going to be the maximum value? S double dash of critical point n. I just found it to be r divided by 2. So when I do r divided by 2, substitute that, I have 2 pi h divided by r times minus 2. It doesn't make a difference. So hence it is going to be the local maxima. So the critical point is the local maxima. Critical point, which is r divided by 2, is the local maxima value. Okay? Please copy. புரிஞ்சுதா? height என்ன அதை வச்சு relation கண்டுபிடிச்சு you are finding out what the radius of the cylinder is for which the curved surface area is greatest. Okay, curved surface area என்னன்னு கண்டுபிடிச்சு அதோட first derivative, அதோட second derivative, you proved that it is going to be the local maxima because it's less than 0. So அதுதான் critical point. Okay, simple.